Hello my YouTube family, I miss you guys oh so very much. Today I just want to let you guys know so much has changed. I have a new puppy. We've been traveling, working, going to the stores together. And speaking of that, guys, Dior and I have traveled so much. Like, we've been to Dallas, we've been to Cincinnati, we've been to DC, Maryland, we've been to Cleveland, we've been to like a lot of surrounding areas of Ohio, but here she is. Good morning, princess. Good morning. That's my girl, y'all. Dior. Dior. Hi, mama. Hi, mama. Hi, girl. Girly, hi. Hi, mama. Dior. 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 Alright, back on. So here we have Dior. She's pretty warm right now. So surprisingly, I don't have clothes on her right now, but my girl's a diva. She has a ton of clothes. So here is she right now. And this is my first time showing her on my YouTube, so guys, you should be excited about this. But here is Dior. This is my baby. She looks like a teddy bear. Look, Dior, look at the camera. Look at the camera, mama. Dior, hi, Mona. So this is my teddy bear puppy. She's very relaxed. She is like a chill dog, y'all. Like, I love her. Hi, mama. Let me get her back comfortable. I was gonna get a boy dog. Then I had to realize, like, boys are generally, they don't behave well in most cases. So I decided on a girl at the last minute, and I'm really happy that I did. Dog, I said that his name was gonna be Leo. Now that I have a girl dog, I never came up with like a name of what I wanted for the dog. However, I'm so happy that I have her. I've only had her 3 weeks, and when I tell y'all, she already uses her pee pads. She knows her name. I mean, honestly, I've never had a puppy, never been in love with dogs, never had a dog in my life. And I decided to actually go after what I wanted, and that was to get a puppy. And I'm so happy that I did, because now that I have her, it actually seems to sit me down a little bit more, which is kind of scary, right? To go from having no kids, no responsibilities for real, no legit reason to have to like sit down or whatever the case may be, like, being that she's so tiny, it makes me not want to leave her at home. Plus, she's so cute, so it's like, who could literally just walk away from you? Like, she's definitely very friendly. Today we even walked in Walmart, and lady's like, oh my gosh, she's so adorable, can I touch her, can I feel her? But Dior is definitely a little snuggler. She's like a little bear. She was so tiny when I first got her, guys, but now she's at like 4 pounds. She was originally I want to say she was like 2 pounds and 12 ounces when I first got her. But yeah, Dior is pretty chill. She's a pretty chill dog. Teddy bear, which is a Shih Tzu and Maltese mix. I got her from Premier PUPS. Premier PUPS is an online website where they sell dogs for breeders. And I've been actually communicating with them over like the past 2 years or so. I mean, honestly, guys, like, me wanting a dog has been for a long time. So what I did was I did like a lot of research prior, and amongst the research that I've done prior, she just looked at me in my face. Y'all, I wish I could see it. But the research that I've done prior, I more so written it all down in a notebook, just to be able to determine what I know versus, you know, what I don't know. I definitely want to say she's clingy. She follows me around the house. Every little step I take, guess what? She will be there every little. What song does your puppy or your dog remind you of? Because that's the one that she remind me of, like literally every single step I take. Now I won't say this is the longest that I've held her. I rarely try to hold her because I don't want her to become so spoiled, especially in the aspect that she's already spoiled to follow me around and to see me and be with me every day. I never could really determine when was the best time to get my puppy, and then I had to realize that it's never really a perfect time to get a puppy. I think it's just more so like when everything aligns for it to work out, it's kind of like go for it. I've been wanting a puppy for so long. I had already started saving up. I had already started researching. I already had her pretty much coupons out the behind about free vet inspections from when I first got her. Ooh, y'all hear her growling at me? I think she's definitely sleepy. What's the matter, Pumpkin? Yeah, sleepy, exactly. And I'm over here messing with her. Y'all hear this? Like, it's stuff like this that I don't even know what that means. She's nibbling at me. I'm like, what's the matter, Dior? Look, I don't know if she's scared, sleepy. I don't know what these emotions are. I just know she's so cute that it's like, I'm gonna just let her do her little own thing. 3 statements that I want to recommend before getting a puppy. I would say make sure that you're ready to have a puppy. It is just like having a baby. So in the event that you have to leave the house, you have to leave to go out of town, you have to, you know, make any type of runs, you have to kind of realize that they're like a baby. So they don't really realize where they are. They don't know who you are. You kind of want to keep your voice down when it comes to them, because like if you're hollering in their ear or yelling at them all the time, you don't want them to get accustomed to the discipline from you yelling at them. You want to more so like reward them by telling them yes when they're doing things great versus like, no, what are you doing? You know, like yelling at them and stuff. So I would say that that's actually a part of some of the things that I learned. But as far as my 3 statements, make sure that you're ready to have a puppy. It's definitely like having a baby. I would also say make sure that you have arrangements. If you're going out of town, if you have stuff to do, events and things like that, you can't just leave a puppy at home and neglect them. Those are the biggest things when it comes to like separation anxiety for them. Honestly, their behavior, I think it's going to affect their behavior overall. And then I will also say like the vet bills. It's too bad right now, but it's definitely reoccurring. Being that she has to get 4 shots, it's like every time we go, I think it's about like $30 or something. 30 odd amount of dollars each time she has to get her shots. She did have to get those twice. And then because she's under 5 pounds, apparently what ended up happening is I had to pay like an extra like $15 or something just to be able to get the gel form to rub on her skin due to her mouth being so small and not wanting to take the capsule. So it's little things like that that actually just comes out of nowhere when it comes to having a pet and extra expenses. So those are the 3 statements that I would say before you're deciding on getting a puppy. Make sure that if you are currently like struggling, I mean everybody has to go through a struggle, but if you're going through a current struggle, looking for it for comfort, I would say to continue to look on the brighter side of what you can have by you keep going, and not to necessarily focus primarily on some like a cushion. I guess is the best way to say it. And I say this to say because when you have a puppy, if they need a new toy, if they need a random shot that comes up, if they need an emergency surgery, if they need their hair cut every month, if they need vaccines, rabies vaccines, accessories. So for your first 2 weeks, it's a lot between making sure that they take medicine. I had to feed Dior through a syringe, just to make sure that she was eating, to give them medicine like for the first 5 days, and then possibly I think it's 10 days after, and then every 30 days you have to give them some medicine from the vet. I was on my couch the first 2 weeks. Food wise, I still can't really figure out her food completely. The place where I got her from said that she should be eating on the Royal Canin. However, she's barely eating on that. I went to a natural food place in Ohio where they have small batch, and small batch pets is something that she had began eating on. So they have the chicken bites and the frozen dry food. And right now I've been trying the chicken broth with the natural, the small batch pets. I've been putting a little bit of Royal Canin out, but she barely touches that. Like, she might eat like 1 or 2 little bites and then be like, I'm out, I don't got time for this. So I can tell you for the first couple of weeks, I did have to give her some Caro syrup, which basically made her a little bit more full if she did not eat on her own because she was so small. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me any comments with any questions that you have. See you later, babes.